Good afternoon, welcome to Meets Rod Shop. I'm Jason. Today we're going to just do a quick tool review. I'm going to be reviewing the K-Line tool, Summit Racing brand as well. That's the same tool, brake flaring tool here. I don't typically do a whole lot of tool reviews, but when I find one that works great and it's worth the money, I'll go ahead and do one. So the first one I'm doing in the series is this K-Line tool brake flaring kit. Give you a little history on it. I'm used to using the small metal double flare tool you buy for 20 bucks at a parts store or something like that. And those are hit and miss for me. Sometimes they work a double flare okay. A lot of times it's off center, it doesn't work right. So I don't like using those. When I built my daughter's 64 Ford Falcon, I went out and bought this Summit Racing name brand brake flaring tool, which is actually made by K-Tool on here. It actually says K-Tool right on it. It's the same tool, it's just a few bucks cheaper. It does 3/16 double flare, it does 1/4 inch double flare, it does 3/8 double flare, it does 5/16 double flare, it does the metric flares as well. This does pretty much all your fuel and brake line flares is what it will do. But it's a simple tool to use. I've never had it make a bad flare. It's about $200, I want to say, at the store, but for my world, for what I do, with all the cars I build and all the cars I work on, this tool is well worth the money. It's just building that one car alone, it more than paid for itself. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a quick 3/16 double flare for the wrecking ball and putting in a new master cylinder and brake system on that car. So I have to flare some lines up for you, but I'll bring you in close so you can take a look at this, see how it works. And it's real simple. If I can do it, anybody can. So I'll bring you in here close and walk you through how we use it. All right, so first things you want to do is you want to clamp the tool into the vise. Then you want to make sure and grab the right two die halves. You can get these reversed, so you want to make sure, like I'm doing a 45-degree flare, 3/16, so both halves of the die say 3/16, 45 degrees. You place the bottom half of the die in, and it's universal. Either up or down, it doesn't really matter. Top or bottom is what I mean. Then you take your line that you're going to flare, you're going to slide it in the little groove there. Place your top half in. Close your clamshell, slide the pin through there. And the line's actually going to be sticking out a little bit here. That's what you want. So put a little bit of tension on it, not a whole lot. And you're going to go to operation 0 on this tool. So you want to make sure that you can move the line, that'll move. Back it off if you have to. You're going to make sure it's operation 0, and you're going to pull the handle to make sure that the line is flush with the die end. Let it up. You'll check and see, yes, it's flush with the die. So you're going to turn this little wheel to 3/16. Operation 1, it'll say OP1 3/16. Take it, pull again, let it back, you'll see it flared a little bit. Then you're going to turn the wheel to the orange one that says Operation 2 3/16. And again, all you got to do is pull the handle and it's done. Go ahead and release it, slide the pin, and pull your die off. And if you look, now this is the line's got to be clean because it's got paint on it. But if you look, it's an absolutely perfect flare. Every time, first time, I've never had it bad. Then just go ahead and slide your fitting down there, and you're good to go. You're ready to go ahead and bend it up and install it in the car. So it's that simple. You ain't got to mess with it. You're not messing with that double flare tool. This thing is well worth its weight in gold. All right, so this is the K-Tool brake flaring kit. This is the tool here. It's got the dies. It comes in a plastic case with 4 sets of fittings on there. And this one actually is the Summit Racing brand one. It actually says K-Tool right on it, so you might as well save a few bucks and get the Summit Racing brand. But it works great. I love it. I've had friends that have borrowed it, and they want to know where this thing's been at all their life, because if you mess with those other double flaring tools, those things suck compared to this. It's real simple. So I give this an A+ on easy use. It's a little bit pricey. Like I said, it's about $200, maybe a little bit over. But if you're doing a lot of work on cars, with fuel fittings and brake lines, if you're going to plumb a whole car, I highly suggest going out and getting you one of these. But that's it. That's my tool review. It's real quick. Thank you for checking in. Thanks for watching this. Put some comments in the bottom, if you like it, if you don't like it. But have a good day, and remember, keep your head up and your stick on the ice. Is this Bambi and friends? Get out of the shop, dude.